Hello, fellow explorers. Welcome to another exciting adventure. Today, we're traveling to a place called Death Valley, a name that might sound a bit intimidating. It's a very hot and dry place where the sun beats down relentlessly, creating an almost otherworldly landscape. In fact, it's one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures here can soar to record-breaking highs. Death Valley is a vast desert located in the United States, offering a unique and challenging environment. It's in the state of California, nestled in the eastern part of the state. It is known for its extreme temperatures, often reaching over 120 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. It's also known for its beautiful and unique landscapes, which change dramatically with the light of the day. Death Valley is home to sand dunes that stretch as far as the eye can see, mountains that rise majestically from the desert floor, and deep winding canyons that tell a story of geological history. It's a place of extremes, but it's also a place of incredible beauty, where the harshness of the desert contrasts with stunning natural vistas. Inside Death Valley, there's a place called the Racetrack Playa. It's a dry lake bed, a vast, flat expanse that stretches out under the scorching sun. That means it used to be a lake, but now it's dry. This ancient lake bed holds secrets of a time long past when water once filled this barren landscape. The Racetrack Playa is flat and dry most of the time. Its cracked surface tells the story of relentless heat and arid conditions, but when it rains, the playa becomes very slippery. The rare rain transforms the dry, cracked earth into a slick, muddy surface. The Racetrack Playa is a mysterious place. Its eerie landscape captivates the imagination of all who visit. It's famous for its sailing stones. These stones, some weighing hundreds of pounds, seem to defy logic. These stones seem to move on their own. They leave long trails behind them, as if they've been pushed by an invisible hand. People have been wondering about these stones for many years. Scientists are drawn to this natural wonder, eager to uncover the secrets of the moving stones. Sailing stones are rocks that move across the playa. They leave long trails behind them. The trails look like someone dragged the rocks, but no one sees the rocks moving. Some trails are straight, some trails are curved, some trails are even zigzagged. How do these rocks move? It's a mystery that has puzzled people for a long time. Section 4. The solution to the mystery. For many years, scientists tried to solve the mystery of the sailing stones. These stones, found in Death Valley, have puzzled researchers and visitors alike for decades. The phenomenon of these rocks moving on their own, leaving long trails behind them, seemed almost supernatural. Some people thought the wind moved the rocks. They believed that strong gusts could be responsible for pushing the stones across the flat desert surface. Others thought the rocks were moved by animals or even people. There were theories that perhaps desert animals nudged the rocks as they moved, or that pranksters were behind the mysterious trails, but no one could prove anything. Despite numerous theories and countless hours of observation, the true cause of the sailing stones remained elusive. Then, in 2014, scientists finally solved the mystery. This breakthrough came after years of dedicated research and the use of modern technology. They used time-lapse cameras and weather stations. These tools allowed them to monitor the rocks continuously and gather precise data on the environmental conditions. They discovered that the rocks move when a special combination of events happens. This combination is rare and requires very specific conditions to occur. First, it has to rain, which is rare in Death Valley. The rain is the initial trigger that sets the entire process in motion. The rain creates a thin layer of water on the playa. This water layer is crucial as it forms the base for the next steps. At night, the temperature drops and the water freezes into a thin sheet of ice. The freezing temperatures are essential for creating the ice sheet that will later move the rocks. When the sun comes up, the ice starts to melt. The melting process is gradual and creates a slick surface on the playa. The ice sheet breaks into large pieces. These pieces of ice are then free to move across the surface of the playa. If the wind is strong enough, it can push these ice sheets across the playa. The wind acts as the final force that drives the movement of the ice and the rocks. The ice sheets push the rocks, leaving trails behind them. This combination of rain, freezing temperatures, and wind finally explained the mysterious movement of the sailing stones, solving a puzzle that had baffled scientists for years. Section 5, mysteries remain. So the mystery is solved, right? Well, not entirely. Scientists know how the rocks move, but there are still some unanswered questions. For example, why do some rocks move and others don't? And why do the rocks move in different directions? Scientists are still studying the sailing stones. They're trying to learn more about the conditions that cause them to move. They're also using GPS trackers to track the movement of the rocks. Section 6. What's next for the sailing stones? The sailing stones of racetrack playa are a fascinating example of nature's power. They remind us that there are still mysteries in the world, and they inspire us to keep exploring and asking questions. What new discoveries will be made in Death Valley? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the sailing stones will continue to fascinate and inspire us for years to come.